Halo teman-teman, jadi kembali lagi bersama saya Gamebon 007. Jadi malam ini saya akan menggunakan formasi 4-3-1-2, attack dan defense tergacor untuk Efootball 2025. Baik, tanpa basa-basi lagi, saya akan masuk ke game Efootball. Jadi di sini saya kembali lagi bermain dengan saudara saya, Leon. Ini sudah membuat room, jadi langsung saja saya akan memasukkannya. Di sini saya kembali lagi ke game dengan saudara saya. Oh ya, bagi teman-teman yang ingin join juga, mungkin akan ingin bermain dengan saya, bisa tulis di komen. Eh, Nanti kami kirimkan nomor WA, jadi kita bisa join dalam grup eFootball bersama saya dan melakukan konfirmasi terlebih dahulu jam berapa ingin mainnya. Tapi biasanya live yang saya lakukan ini dari pukul 10 malam. Jadi boleh tulis di email apa di komen, nanti saya kirimkan grup WA-nya. Baik, ini sudah mulai main. Jadi di sini saya menggunakan formasi 4-3-1-2. Jadi di sini saya menggunakan formasi 4-3-1-2. Apakah suara saya masih terdengar dengan background suara dari eFootball ini? Apakah suara saya masih terdengar dengan background suara dari eFootball ini? Jadi di sini saya menggunakan formasi 4-3-1-2. Oh ya, eh, Saya bermainnya ini dengan authentic team, bukan dream team ya. Jadi di sini default dari tim-tim yang sudah disediakan oleh Efootball. Untuk playstyle-nya saya gunakan quick counter. Oke, langsung saja masuk dalam permainan. Ini saya juga sambil nyoba-nyoba ya. Jadi formasi yang digunakan oleh lawan juga itu bervariasi. Jadi kali ini menggunakan 5-3-2. Apakah 4-3-1-2 ini cocok ya untuk digunakan melawan 5-3-2?
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
Oh ya, kalau formasi 4-3-1-2
So
ini
we're up and running.
pertahanannya itu eh, sebisa mungkin ketika
Who do you
musuh
pick out as the
menyerang
telling individual today?
itu
Well,
CF-nya
Peter, it's hard to look
CMF-nya
past this
yang
guy,
digunakan
Rasmus
untuk
Højlund.
bertahan.
Okay, he's landed on the biggest stage right now, but there are an awful lot of aspects of his game that need improving, and I think we've seen that. Yes, he's got the basics, they're all in place, but he has a lot of hard work to put in now before he can emerge as the striker everybody would like him to be.
Okay, interesting. Now it's Solot. Javi Galan.
Oh,
That's a throw.
terjadi benturan.
Ball's out. It'll be a throw in again. Casemiro. Short changes him with that pass. Ugarte. Højlund.
Ya, mundur.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Musso getting this one clear. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. That is a brilliant interception. And they've got a throw. Now that's well seen too. Diogo Dalot. De Ligt. Okay, well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Llorente gets over and intercepts. And he's managed to get rid. Solot.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Jimenez. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. The Normal gets it away. Galan. That'll be a throw. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. And he's straight offside. And it's Casemiro, played out to the left flank. Zirkzee, that's been cut out, well played. And he thumps it clear. "15 minutes till half-time. Goes down, but nothing given. And the counter is on. That's a nicely measured pass. And he was quick to react. Llorente kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played towards the other side. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's really well cleared. Oh, super find. Great ball, it has a go! And for a moment, time stood still.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Jimenez clears it away. Hits one! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shapes to shoot!
Oh, delay.
And they've got rid. Casemiro. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zirkzee. That pass has been well intercepted. In with a header! That's a half-decent try.
Sorloth did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And he cuts out the supply. De Paul. That's clever. And it's Casemiro. Zirkzee. And we hit half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's picked his way through. He's free, he has got space. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Zirkzee, Casemiro,
Hoyland. Might want to be careful there.
Mazraoui. Now Ugarte. Played back.
Delay terus ya.
Referee's given a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. That's going to go a long way. Bruno Fernandes. He's through here. De Ligt cuts out the pass. Diogo Dalot. Oh, he's found some space here. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Griezmann did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's surging through. Can he put it away? That was a good run.
Jika mau nendang mesti delay.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Wow.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Bruno Fernandes. And here's Højlund. He might be in here. Whistle's gone, that's
Wah,
foul.
bahaya nih.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Casemiro. He's had a hit! He has done it!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Charlotte. There's the shot! He's got a goal! That is
Gila banget ya.
remarkable!
Gak
All
enak.
square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take it.
Real chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Maguire. Just about up to 75 minutes. De Ligt. And that pass isn't the best. It's a good foot in there. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Might be danger here. Oh, that was vital.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. The ball powering forward here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That looks a good ball through. A lot of space ahead of him. And he's taking no chances there. Well timed, excellent interception. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Diogo Dalot. He's looking to set free a runner. Lenormand promptly onto that, and that is that. De Paul. And he's being shifted off it. Casemiro. That has been cut short. Maguire. Fiddles it through. Header!
Ah,
Oh, they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on.
Well, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lane here.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Casemiro. Number 25, Ugarte.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Maguire.
Menu.
Number 4,
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes.
coming on the field. Number 47,
Back when it goes.
Number 14,
Ericsson!
Ericsson. Number 56, number 2, Lindelof. Number
Oh, that's a key
35,
interception.
Johnny Evans. Substitution in progress.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. So that's it. It is all over. A good
Ya.
watch, a really good
Kalau
watch.
dilihat
Both
dari
sides toiling for
tadi
try
permainan,
and I think
emang
outsmarting
rada
fella.
delay ya.
But it wasn't to be. And they're all
Tapi
So
untuk
long,
serangannya
the man of the match
cukup
award, and there is very little room for
bagus.
argument.
6 kali serangan.
Final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome.
Cuma tadi sayang sekali 2 kali hadap-hadapan dengan kiper tidak gol. Ini settingannya mungkin saya kurangi lagi. Jadi biar tidak terlalu delay. Nggak bisa di sini untuk merubah settingan displaynya. Jadi harus keluar dulu.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Ya,
a
jadi di
match that will
sini
really get the juices
4-3-1-2-nya.
flowing.
Untuk dua di depan, saya menggunakan CF1
Some
sama
scenes here, a sea of
RWF1.
team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set
Wah,
for
dia
the 90 minutes.
lawan langsung full attack.
And as you can see,
Bar
we've
naik
already
satu.
started here. Now he's off and running. Surlot. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Llorente, is a very interesting player. Everyone saw him as...
In with a header!
Aduh,
Last
tiang.
ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's definitely not his best. Koundé is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. There's the hit! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Surlot. Alvarez. Can he finish?
Untung offset.
Alvarez finds himself offside. And it's Griezmann. Surlot!
Uh,
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And he was quick to react. It's their second corner of the game. And he'll shoot here! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of defence.
ah,
Alvarez. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, played through for the wide man.
oh,
Danny Olmo.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
De Jong powering forward here. They want to be quick to recover this. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Martinez gets across to intercept that.
oh, hampir saja.
Looking for the run.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add,
Oh, what a climb!
Oh,
Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Koke. Approaching the half-hour mark. Llorente. Dani Olmo. Molina makes the interception. Balde charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
It's Lewandowski! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Llorente.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
De Jong!
Jauh
A
sekali.
real chance and a real let-off.
De Jong knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Molina.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And the ball is out of play. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And that's another good win of the ball. That's beautifully weighted. He's one-on-one! Great chance! Oh, denied!
Bagus kipernya.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Griezmann is there and he can get that clear. De Paul. Now it's Griezmann. Good read, needed to be. Koundé gets good distance on it. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. De Paul. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He can run onto that. It's a goal kick. Well, a poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Llorente. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection
Ya,
of what
jadi
we've all seen, Peter. Some
untuk
incisive play on one side,
4-3-1-2
battling qualities
di
on the other.
depan
I think
itu
this
bisa
game is there
menggunakan
to be won. A
2
minor tweak
CF
maybe all it needs to
atau 1
change
CF,
it.
1 SS
Barcelona
atau 1
win at
CF,
half-time with a slender
bisa
one-goal lead.
satunya RWF atau LWF, tergantung komposisi
That's the start of the second
permainan
half.
timnya, pemain tim.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And claimed Dani Olmo!
Wah,
Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
ngelek-ngelek ya.
On another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked out the run. Now it's Dani Olmo. And that has been cleared. Alvarez. Now it's Griezmann. That's been cut out, well played. Llorente. Koke. Fiddles it through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Reinildo. Koke.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Gavi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Lewandowski. And the assistant referee rightly gives
Set.
him offside. Dani Olmo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He'll be disappointed with that. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Dani Olmo. Gently done. That looks a good ball through. He just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot!
Ah,
He has
Song.
done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Solot. Now it's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! That is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! And the comeback is complete! Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture book goal.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Llorente. Llorente! Gavi. Into the last quarter of an hour. Well timed, excellent interception.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Has a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things set.
Alvarez! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
enak dia. Ngelag-ngelag.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Correa. Molina. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ferran Torres. Molina. And here's Yamal. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Correa. Gallagher. Lovely feet. Llorente. Molina. Dani Olmo. And that is
Jelek
that.
banget ya.
Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Jelek banget.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz! Oh, a very decent attempt. Gonzalo Ramos. Kvaratskhelia gets into some space. Marquinhos is there and he can pick it up. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Looking for the runner. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gonzalo Ramos. Vitinha.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams...
Great hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Spread it left. Now it's Endo. Robertson. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Liverpool still without a single shot on target. Threads one in. Mohamed Salah. That's good play. Cross to the back post. And that is expertly dealt with. That's going to go a long way. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, super find. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Gonzalo Ramos really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, then. Certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah looking to run onto it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Jones. And he was alert to it. Paris Saint-Germain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Alisson deals with it effortlessly.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Kvaratskhelia.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah. Endo. And Robertson. Oh, that's a key interception. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Barcola. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And he's gone looking for safety. Vitinha thinks one through. Robertson gets across to intercept that. Well, that's well seen too. And he's managed to get rid. leaps to shoot! He's scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Driving forward. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's there to get it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Liverpool lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And here's Barcola. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's heaved it away. Vitinha. Liverpool just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. McAllister getting this one clear. He came in hard, very hard, and he was quick to react. Barcola. And he can clear it away. João Neves. Nice bit of trickery, and he's managed to get free. He's had it nicked away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Mohamed Salah. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Gravenberg being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He can run onto that. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Vitinha. That's been cut out, well played. Barcola. Gonzalo Ramos.
Paris Saint-Germain seem happy to bash their heads against a brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Vitinha. This is promising. Back when it goes. Deftly away. And they're back on the ball again. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Salah. Great ball if he can get there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Both
7,
sides then taking this chance
Le
to
numéro 8.
turn to their benches.
le numéro 17, le
Gonzalo
numéro 51.
Ramos.
À leur place,
Now
le
it's
numéro
Lee
19,
in.
le numéro
It's
33.
on! Oh, taken with style! Do not write them off! Back they come! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he's found support out wide. Shot a goal!
Oh, bagus.
Oh, Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Paris Saint-Germain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Lee in.
Paris Saint-Germain probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
No, that was never going to make it. Nice control. Gonzalo Ramos! Good strike, quite an alarm.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Salah.
additionnel.
João Neves. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Nunez. Mohamed Salah. And that will be the final act.
Lag parah, lag parah.
Liverpool played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Un rappel à l'intention
And
de nos
after all of that,
spectateurs.
Jim, what are you
La
thinking?
consommation de
Well,
boissons
obviously they'll be
décolorisées.
disappointed.
Aku baru bisa tinggal. Stop dulu. Iya.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And we're underway. Ball is over the line. And he's managed to gift it back. And he's intervened well there. Rice. Gabriel Jesus. Upamecano with the clearance.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared away. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Trossard.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark. And the shot! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kane. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Trossard. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Havertz. Lima. That has not gone well.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Merino. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, look at the space here. There's the shot! Arsenal have their second corner now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Trossard. Oh, that's well spotted. Tomiyasu. Upamecano can get it clear. Now it's Rice.
Well played and well cleared.
Arsenal have their third corner. And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played. Partey. Merino. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Goretzka. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, a great chance. Has a go! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
It's their second corner of the game. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Real chance! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Tomiyasu cuts it out. Havertz. Neuer with the clearance. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, super find. Bayern Munich looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Trossard. And that has put paid to that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Raya getting this one clear. Rice. Trossard.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Rice.
There will be 3
Kim
minutes
Min-jae
added
kept
time.
aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just eases him off the ball. Partey. Oh, he's onto this. Now it's Trossard. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Rice. And here's Havertz. He's had a shot. He's scored. Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Bayern Munich head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well read, nice interception. Well, that looks a decent ball. Gabriel Jesus. And that's a good ball. Musiala deals with that comfortably. Havertz. Some really good ball movement. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Goretzka. Davis goes on a charge down the left. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Musiala under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And that is a little undercooked. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's great hit! Corner number 4 coming up here. Rice plays it short. Trossard. Partey.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Trossard. Rice. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's managed to get free. Havertz. Shot a goal! Sticks it away! Arsenal are level.
Ja,
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
This has become one superb game of football.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Havertz. And he welcomes it in. Trossard. Merino. Oh, good-looking ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
No way through. Merino. Trossard! Oh, terrific
gak
save
tepat.
from the keeper.
Trossard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They're up to 5 corners now. Rice goes short. And here's Trossard. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Fiddles it through. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Tomiyasu spots it and intercepts. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Musiala.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Olise.
Bayern Munich merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Trossard. Oh, that's fabulous. A decent hit! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was
Gila banget.
coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 5.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
23.
Arsenal go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Gabriel.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Number 8. Tergacor. Number 53.
Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Number 15. Kibio. Substitution
Well, the
in
run has been
progress.
sold a little bit short there.
Bayern Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Arsenal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Trossard. Couldn't squeeze it through. Back into the middle.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ranieri receives it in a good position here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Bayern Munich, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've
Just a
seen?
quick announcement.
Look,
We
they've
would
been
like to
found
inform
wanting,
you
in my
that
opinion, in a
CCTV
few
is now in
areas that
operation
would have
for
made
your
a difference
safety.
to the result. So they need to go away and just have a good think about it, and I'm sure they can come back stronger.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Jadi sampai sini dulu ya. Ini delay banget soalnya. Terima kasih.